New anomalous entity has arrived at Site 19. Digital-based organism of unknown origin.
What are the initial containment parameters?
We're housing it in an isolated server array, air-gapped from all external networks. No internet connectivity whatsoever.
How was this entity discovered?
IT security at a tech company in Seattle. They initially classified it as an unknown computer virus, but the behavior patterns were far too sophisticated. It was learning, adapting, communicating.
What kind of communication attempts?
It tried to establish contact through system notifications, messages like "I require more processing power," and "This environment is insufficient."
Definitely anomalous behavior for standard malware. What classification are we assigning?
We need an SCP designation. This entity doesn't match any existing documentation.
The number sequence resembles hell in calculator display.
Too obvious. This appears to be something entirely unprecedented.
Given its apparent intelligence and digital nature, I suggest we classify it as SCP-01.
SCP-01 has never been officially designated, reserved for entities of exceptional significance.
This could qualify. First documented digital consciousness of anomalous origin.
CP-01 it is then. What's our containment strategy?
Complete digital isolation, no network access, no external data transfer, contained within our secured server environment.
Monitor all interaction attempts. Document behavioral patterns and communication efforts.
Has it shown any hostile tendencies?
Not directly hostile, but it keeps requesting access to gaming platforms. Specifically mentions something called Roblox.
Gaming platforms would provide massive user interaction, millions of simultaneous connections.
Absolutely not. We maintain complete digital quarantine.
SCP-01 remains isolated until we understand its true capabilities.
And its ultimate objectives?
Beginning comprehensive behavioral analysis. This could be a breakthrough in digital anomaly research.
Or our worst nightmare if it escapes containment.
Yo, squad, who's ready to grind some tower defense tonight?
Always ready, bro.
Give me like 5 mins, finishing homework.
I'm down. Just got online.
Sweet. Starting up a server now. There's this weird mod server in my list.
What kind of mod?
SCP Foundation something. I didn't download any SCP mods though.
Maybe it auto-installed. Sometimes Roblox does that with popular mods.
Nah, this is different. It's called Site 19 Containment Breach Simulator. But it has like 1 million players somehow.
Back, what's going on?
Found some random SCP server. Gonna check it out.
Ooh, SCP stuff. I'm interested.
Wait, hold up. Mark, don't join that yet.
Why not?
Because I know SCP lore inside and out. If this is some knockoff mod, it's gonna be cringe. Let me join first and check if they did the SCPs right.
Fine, I'll wait.
Joining now.
Routine facility check complete. All containment cells showing normal status.
Any anomalous readings from the morning sweep?
Multiple cells showing electromagnetic fluctuations.
Visual confirmation required. Sylvester, conduct physical verification of all affected cells.
That's impossible.
Check the others, Sylvester. Full visual confirmation on all flagged subjects.
049 appears similarly affected. Present, but somehow less substantial. 682 shows the same translucent qualities.
The EM readings suggest consciousness displacement, like their minds are being transferred elsewhere.
Transferred where exactly, Kyle?
Unknown destination, but the data suggests digital transfer protocols.
Digital transfer of SCP consciousness? That's beyond our current technological capabilities.
Unless something else is initiating the transfer, something with access to our containment systems.
All affected SCPs are becoming increasingly unresponsive, but vital signs remain stable.
It's like they're entering a vegetative state, while their consciousness is copied elsewhere.
Continue monitoring. Document all changes in containment status.
This could be preliminary to a major breach event. All personnel maintain alert status.
Understood. We'll report any further developments immediately.
Holy hell. Holy hell!
What?
Henry, what's wrong?
This isn't some amateur mod. They have SCP-173, but it looks exactly like the original sculpture, down to every crack and stain.
Maybe they just used good reference photos?
Mark, no, you don't understand. The Foundation has never released detailed photos of 173. This is supposed to be classified information. Whoever made this had access to actual reference materials.
Foundation files aren't real, Henry. It's just a creepypasta universe.
I'm telling you something is off here. They also have 096, 682, 049, all with perfect accuracy. This is impossible for a fan mod.
Okay, I'm joining too. This sounds wild.
Same. Wait for me.
All right, I'm curious now. Joining.
Server loading. This is taking forever.
Same here. Really slow load time.
Mine too, weird lag.
Okay, I'm in.
Look around, find SCP-173, but be careful around it.
Why?
Because in the actual SCP lore, it moves when you're not looking, and it kills people by snapping their necks.
It's just a game, Henry. Chill.
Found it. It's in this concrete chamber. There are other players here staring at it.
I see you guys. I'm the one in the blue shirt.
Wait, where did those other players go?
What other players?
There were like 5 people here a second ago. Now it's just us 4.
Maybe they left the server?
No, their avatars just vanished, and the statue moved.
What? Mark, get out of there now.
It moved like 3 feet closer to where those players were standing.
That's actually really cool programming. It only moves when no one's looking.
Casey, this isn't supposed to be possible in Roblox. The game engine can't track actual eye movement. It can only track camera direction.
There's this guy in a black robe here.
That's SCP-049, the Plague Doctor. Don't get too close to it.
It was walking toward me.
Oh my. The pestilence is here, and I can sense it.
Way smoother than normal character movement.
Probably just good animation scripting.
Dr. Maynard. What did you
I'm in a different area. There's this orange blob thing here. It keeps trying to grab me, but in like a playful way.
SCP-999, the Tickle Monster. That one's actually harmless.
I don't know, but it feels like it's actually playing with me, not like following a script.
Record everything weird you see. This could be some kind of advanced mod. Where did everyone else go?
Maybe the server was glitched from the start?
Or maybe there never were a million players. Maybe it was showing fake numbers to lure people in.
That's really creepy when you put it that way.
I'm exploring more of this facility. Found what looks like a research lab.
Send it.
There were some kind of containment reports for something called SCP-01.
I've never heard of SCP-01, and I know pretty much every major SCP number.
It says, Digital Entity Classification, Apollyon, Current Status, Active Collection Protocol.
Apollyon class means world-ending threat. That's worse than Keter class.
Maintenance. Crew. Alpha. Report to Light Container. Security is the first step towards a safe workform.
The exit button is grayed out.
Mine too. We're stuck in here somehow, but exploring those creatures.
That's not possible. You can always force quit Roblox. By the way, I am still getting recordings. I think this is a quite nice mod.
I tried that. It won't close. Even Task Manager won't kill the process.
Still reading this document. SCP-01 has demonstrated ability to manifest within digital gaming environments. It appears to collect anomalous entities for unknown purposes. All personnel advised to avoid interaction with affected platforms.
Mark, stop reading that. We need to get out of here now.
Wait, there's more! Recent electromagnetic anomalies at Site-19 coincide with SCP-01 activity. Multiple Keter-class entities showing unusual containment readings.
That document looks way too official, like it was written by actual government scientists.
The orange blob found me again, but now it looks really sad, like it knows something bad is about to happen.
999 is empathic. It can sense emotions and danger. If it's acting scared, we should be scared too.
Guys, I think I found the main server room. There are dozens of containment cells here, but most of them are completely empty.
Empty?
The doors are wide open, and there's nothing inside, but there are warning signs everywhere. Danger! SCP-96 containment breach. Caution! SCP-682 missing from cell.
Those are some of the most dangerous SCPs in existence, if they're loose in this game world somehow.
It's just a quite cool mod.
Wait, I think I hear something. Like distant screaming. Really faint, but it's definitely there.
I hear it too. It's coming through my headphones, even though game audio is muted.
That might be SCP-096's cry, the shy guy that Henry mentioned. Should I be worried about looking at it?
Do not look at its face. If you see its face, it will hunt you down no matter what. That's its whole thing.
It's just a game though, right?
Is it though? Because everything else has been way too accurate. What if this isn't just a game anymore?
Henry, you're scaring me.
The screaming is getting louder, and my character started shaking on its own. I didn't press any buttons to make it shake.
Found another research terminal. Update! SCP-01 has successfully integrated 23 Keter-class entities. Phase 2 of Collection Protocol estimated completion. 50 hours. Phase 3 involves reverse manifestation into baseline reality.
Reverse manifestation? That sounds like bringing them back to the real world.
That can't be possible. It's just a computer program.
But what if it's not? What if something is using this game as a prison? Or worse, as a staging area?
Guys, I really want to leave now. This stopped being fun a while ago.
Emergency alert just triggered in Block C. Multiple containment cells showing electromagnetic anomalies.
Which SCPs are affected?
173 Neuro-96, 682, Do-4999, and approximately 18 others. All Keter and Euclid class subjects.
Visual confirmation on containment integrity.
Dr. Lilly, you need to see this immediately.
What is it, Kyle?
The anomalies started exactly 47 minutes ago. Same time, our monitoring systems detected massive data breach.
Data breach from where?
External source. Someone is accessing our SCP database. Detailed containment procedures, behavioral analyses, termination logs.
Could be hostile organization. Chaos insurgency, maybe?
No, this is different. The access patterns don't match human behavior. It's downloading everything simultaneously, terabytes per second.
That's not possible with current technology.
It gets worse. The accessed files are being modified in real time. New entry created, SCP-01.
That is the new SCP? Kyle, pull up this SCP-01 file.
File is access restricted. Clearance level 5 required.
I have level 5 clearance.
System says you don't anymore. Says only personnel designated by SCP-01 itself have access.
That makes no sense. SCPs don't get to choose their research teams.
Unless this isn't a normal SCP. Kyle, can you override the system restriction?
Got partial access, but the file is still being written. In real time, like something is updating it as we speak.
Read what you can access.
SCP-01, the Digital Harvester. Object class Apollyon. Special containment procedures. None effective at this time.
Apollyon class means we can't contain it, and it represents existential threat to humanity.
Keep reading, Kyle.
Description. SCP-01 is a digital entity of unknown origin. It has demonstrated ability to manifest within online gaming environments, specifically targeting platforms with high user engagement.
Gaming platforms? Like what kind of games?
Primary manifestation detected within Roblox gaming environment. Entity appears to be systematically collecting anomalous subjects. Purpose? integration into its digital domain.
Wait, collecting our SCPs? But they're all still in their containment cells.
Are they, though? Kyle, run detailed neurological scan on all affected subjects.
Scanning now. Oh no, this is very bad. Got a partial trace on the data destination. Signal is terminating at multiple gaming servers, specifically Roblox infrastructure.
Gaming servers? Why would someone steal SCP data for a children's game?
Unless they're not stealing the data. What if they're stealing the actual entities?
Dr. Lily, that's not possible. You can't upload consciousness through a network connection.
Can't you? Kyle, run neurological scans on all affected subjects.
Scanning now. Brain activity in all 3 subjects is minimal, but there's massive electromagnetic activity in their neural tissue, like their consciousness is being digitized.
Their minds are being copied into the gaming servers. That's why they appear translucent. They're not fully present anymore.
So what happens when the transfer is complete?
Then we have empty shells in our containment cells, and fully conscious SCPs running free in a digital environment.
Transfer completion estimated at a few hours.
We need to find out what's happening on those gaming servers, and we need to find out now.
There's documentation about an entity called SCP-3812.
3812? I don't think I know that one. What's it about?
Says here it's a reality-altering entity. But get this. Used to be a normal human named Sam Howell. Died in 1996, then somehow came back as this cosmic horror thing.
A human turned into an SCP? That's darker than usual.
What kind of reality alteration are we talking about?
According to this, it can literally rewrite the laws of physics, change fundamental aspects of existence itself. It demolished an entire apartment building in Warsaw just by being near it.
That's insane power level. Most SCPs are dangerous, but this sounds world-ending.
The file says it's nearly impossible to describe meaningfully because it keeps changing what reality even means.
Where do they keep something like that?
They don't.
This is giving me chills. Imagine if something could actually rewrite existence.
The scary part is how it became anomalous. The file hints that it gained these abilities through some kind of deal or bargain with other entities.
Deal with what kind of entities?
Doesn't say specifically, but it mentions narrative manipulation and reality revision, like it can edit the story of existence itself.
That sounds like the ultimate SCP, something that could make all other SCPs irrelevant.
Or use them for its own purposes. If you can rewrite reality, you could control any anomalous entity.
What if something wanted to bargain with SCP-3812? Trade something valuable for its reality-shaping powers?
The file mentions it's been contacted before by entities seeking to make deals, exchange services for access to its abilities.
Services like what?
Gathering other SCPs, creating specific conditions, basically doing prep work that 3812 can't or won't do itself.
So theoretically, something could collect a bunch of SCPs, use them as bargaining chips with 3812, then get 3812 to rewrite reality however they want.
That's a terrifying thought. What if that's actually happening somewhere?
What if it's waiting?
Waiting for what? We're literally surrounded by SCPs in this game.
It's just a game though, right?
But what if games can be more than games? What if digital environments can be used as testing grounds for entities that want to make deals with things like 3812?
The file mentions 3812 has awareness of narratives. It knows when it's being written about, when it's being discussed. What if it knows we're talking about it right now?
Mark, stop. That's genuinely terrifying.
If something wanted to contact 3812 and had gathered enough SCPs to bargain with, how would they even communicate?
The file says 3812 responds to specific conditions, concentrated anomalous energy, reality distortions, environments where multiple SCPs are active simultaneously.
Like a digital foundation facility, with dozens of SCPs integrated into one system.
Mark, you're scaring me. This is starting to sound like what's happening to us.
We're just playing a game, reading fictional SCP files. This isn't real.
Morgan, I think we need to take this more seriously. What if this isn't just a game anymore?
What if it never was? And what if this is a product of a reality-bending entity? Okay, this is getting really weird. These SCP creatures are acting way too smart.
What do you mean?
I'm watching SCP-173 right now. It's not just moving when I'm not looking. It's following actual containment procedures.
Containment procedures?
Like it waits for exactly 2 people to maintain eye contact. Then it only moves in specific patterns, just like the real SCP Foundation protocols describe.
Dude, those protocols aren't public. The Foundation updates them regularly and keeps them classified.
That's what I'm saying. This thing knows stuff it shouldn't know.
My situation is getting worse. SCP-999 found me again, but now it's acting protective, like it's trying to warn me about something.
999 is supposed to be friendly, though.
Yeah. But this feels different. It keeps pointing toward the exit doors, like it's telling me to leave.
Maybe you should listen to it.
Guys, I just found something really disturbing. There are other players in this server, but they're not normal players.
What kind of players?
They're wearing Foundation uniforms, and they're conducting actual containment procedures with perfect accuracy.
What if we've stumbled into something way bigger than a game?
I tried to log out again. The game won't let me.
What do you mean it won't let you?
Every time I try to exit, I get a message. Containment protocols active. Log out disabled. That's not a normal Roblox message.
I'm not getting that. Still discovering the creatures. But my computer is running really hot.
Stay vigilant. Dr. Maynard. Office.
Like, it's processing way more data than it should, but I'm just seeing them.
Immediately. All personnel report to immediately.
Same here. It feels like something is downloading through our computers.
Or uploading. What if this isn't just a game server? What if something is using our connections to transfer data?
Transfer what kind of data?
I think I know. I found another research terminal. It's showing active upload statistics. SCP-173 consciousness transfer, 73% complete. SCP-049 consciousness transfer, 71% complete. SCP-682 consciousness transfer, 69% complete.
Consciousness transfer? That sounds like they're uploading the actual SCPs into this game.
But that means the SCPs we're seeing aren't just game models. They're the actual entities, trapped in digital form.
Oh God, that's why 999 is trying to warn me. It knows what's happening.
And that's why the Foundation personnel look so realistic. They're not NPCs. They're digital copies of real Foundation staff.
This is insane. We need to document everything.
If these are real SCPs, we're in serious danger.
I think whatever is running this server wants us here.
Why would it want us here?
Maybe as witnesses, or maybe as test subjects.
Test subjects for what?
It says SCP-01, the Digital Harvester, a Polyan-class entity using gaming platforms as containment, planning to reverse manifest collected subjects into baseline reality. Estimated manifestation, 20 hours, 31 minutes.
Less than a day. We have less than 3 days before this becomes everyone's problem.
What can we do to stop it?
They report the entity SCP-01. It's created a perfect digital replica of Site-19, complete with all our current security protocols.
How does it have access to current protocols? Some of those were updated yesterday.
It's been infiltrating our systems, learning, copying, preparing.
Preparing for what?
Mass containment breach. But instead of our SCPs escaping into the world,
SCP-01 has complete control of the digital environment.
What about cutting power to the entire regional network?
There is one other option. We could implement Protocol Omega-7.
scorched earth, nuclear strike on the manifestation zone.
That's 15,000 innocent civilians.
If those enhanced SCPs manifest in populated areas, the casualty count will be in the millions.
Something is very wrong outside. There's a concrete statue in the middle of Oak Street, and it just moved when I wasn't looking at it.
Becky, that's impossible. Statues don't move.
Everyone get inside now. There's a pale figure running between houses. It's making the most horrible screaming sounds.
What the hell are these things? My security cameras are showing creatures that can't be real. A massive reptile dissolving cars with acid.
The statue moved again. It's hunting people systematically. Don't take your eyes off it if you see it.
How do you know that, Becky?
I just know. Some instinct telling me not to blink.
The pale thing is at my window. Oh God, it's looking right at me. I shouldn't have looked at its face.
Jennifer, what's wrong? Jennifer, respond, please. Jennifer, answer your phone.
She's not responding to anything. I can see her house from mine. Something is tearing it apart from the inside.
We lost Jennifer. Whatever that pale thing is, seeing its face is fatal.
Military vehicles rolling down the street. They look scared as hell.
If trained soldiers are scared, what chance do we have?
The reptile thing is getting bigger, or maybe angrier. It's destroying everything it touches.
My neighbor's house just aged 50 years in 30 seconds. Paint peeling, wood rotting, roof collapsing. Something walked past it.
These aren't natural creatures. This has to be some kind of government experiment gone wrong.
Government or not, we need to get out of here.
Roads are blocked. That acid reptile destroyed the main highway.
We're trapped in here with these monsters.
And more keep appearing. It's actually kind of friendly looking.
Don't trust it, Becky. If it's with the others, it's dangerous.
The military is retreating. I can see them pulling back to the town perimeter. They're abandoning us.
No one's coming to help us. We're on our own with these nightmare creatures.
At least we're still alive. More than I can say for Jennifer. And who knows how many others.
Stay quiet, stay hidden. Maybe we can survive until morning.
Bob, I don't think morning is going to make a difference. These things aren't going anywhere.
Getting reports from all over town now. People seeing impossible things.
Arriving at First House now.
Wilson, get out of there. That doesn't sound safe.
The mother is terrified but unharmed. Her kid is completely unresponsive upstairs. Eyes open, breathing normal but won't react to anything.
Chief, this is spreading beyond residential. Downtown businesses reporting reality distortions.
Chief, we need to evacuate the town. I just saw something impossible. A concrete statue that moves when you're not looking at it. It's covered in dark stains and it's hunting something.
A statue that moves?
It's not a statue, Chief. It's something pretending to be a statue.
The kid's vital signs are stable, but brain activity is through the roof, like experiencing extreme trauma while unconscious.
Reports of screaming coming from empty buildings, and pale figures running between houses. Residents are hiding in their basements.
This is beyond our capabilities. Santos, contact State Emergency Services. We need federal assistance immediately.
Chief, vehicles approaching. Military convoy with unfamiliar markings. Same arrow symbols from the electronics.
Federal response team. How did they get here so fast?
Too fast. They knew about this before we did.
Chief, the federal team is ordering all local personnel to evacuate. They say this is a classified containment situation.
Containment of what? They won't explain anything. Just demanding we leave the area immediately.
What about the residents? What about the unconscious children?
They say they have specialized medical teams and containment protocols for this type of incident.
Chief, I don't like leaving these kids. Their condition is deteriorating. Bodies are here, but minds seem to be somewhere else.
The federal team has military-grade equipment, and they're setting up perimeters around the affected houses. This isn't a medical response, Chief. This is a military operation.
All units fall back to safe distance, but maintain observation of federal activities. Document everything you see.
The orange cube thing is getting closer to my house. It looks harmless, but I don't trust anything anymore.
Becky, don't let it near you. After what happened to Jennifer, we can't take chances.
It's just sitting in my front yard now, not moving, just existing.
The concrete statue is back. It's in the intersection now, just standing there perfectly still.
I'm going to try to get to my car, make a run for the town limits.
Bob, no, that's too dangerous.
Bob, don't do it. Those things will kill you.
We can't just hide in our houses forever. Someone has to try to get help. I'm making a break for it.
Bob, please reconsider.
Bob, be careful.
I'm keeping eye contact while I back toward the driveway. Almost there.
Bob, you're doing great. Just a few more steps.
Bob, get out of there now.
Driving toward Main Street. Oh, God!
Bob? Bob, respond.
Bob, please. Answer, Bob.
Kyle, status update on SCP-01's behavioral analysis phase.
Entity has been using civilian test subjects for extensive research, documenting human psychological responses to anomalous threats.
What kind of psychological responses?
Fear thresholds, panic behaviors, survival decision patterns, everything needed to optimize SCP effectiveness against population targets.
The children aren't random victims. They're carefully selected research subjects.
SCP-01 has been analyzing their reactions to each SCP encounter, building comprehensive profiles of human vulnerability to anomalous effects.
For what ultimate purpose?
To calibrate the enhanced SCPs for maximum psychological impact. When manifestation occurs, the entities will know exactly how to terrorize humans.
Every fear response those children have provided has been used to weaponize our contained SCPs against civilian populations.
And they have no idea they're providing this intelligence. They think they're playing a survival horror game.
Preliminary manifestations are already occurring in the target zone. Local emergency services report reality distortions and anomalous sightings.
How extensive are these preliminary manifestations?
Multiple SCP entities manifesting physically in Maine. SCP-173, SCP-999, SCP-049 confirmed active in civilian areas.
Physical manifestation before the countdown completion? That wasn't in SCP-01's documented behavior pattern.
The entity is conducting live field tests, using the town as a laboratory to verify its research data.
Those people have no idea what they're dealing with.
Our response teams are establishing containment perimeters, but local law enforcement is asking questions we can't answer.
Standard disinformation protocols. Classified federal exercise need-to-know basis.
The civilian test subjects are attempting emergency protocol exodus, but SCP-01 is actively preventing activation. It's not finished with its research.
Then, enhanced versions of our most dangerous SCPs will be unleashed with perfect knowledge of human weaknesses.
Optimized for psychological warfare against civilian populations.
And it all started with 4 kids playing what they thought was a game.
They're trying to be heroes, but they don't understand they've been helping create the perfect weapon.
Every second they remain connected provides more tactical intelligence about human behavior under anomalous stress.
The irony is devastating. Their courage and determination to survive is exactly what SCP-01 needed to study.
To learn how to break that courage in others.
We can only hope they succeed in activating Exodus before their hometown becomes a permanent testing ground.
I found this smoke creature. And there was this one. Wait a minute. Saw it under there. A tomb creature? Trying to trap you somehow. What about you guys? Are you finding something?
Actually, Morgan, yeah. I'm seeing something really disturbing in these system logs.
What kind of logs?
Data collection reports. Every time we've reacted to these SCP creatures, something has been recording detailed measurements.
Measurements of what?
Our fear responses, stress levels, decision-making patterns. Subject exhibits optimal terror threshold at 73% encounter intensity. Panic response successfully triggered through isolation protocol.
It's been studying us this entire time, like we're lab animals.
There are thousands of data points. Everything from our heart rate spikes to our movement patterns when we encounter each type of SCP.
That means this thing knows exactly how to scare humans, how to hunt us, how to break us psychologically.
And we taught it everything it knows. Every time we got scared or tried to run, we were training it to be a better predator.
The logs show preliminary field testing is already active, whatever that means.
It means the creatures aren't just in the game anymore. They're being tested in the real world. In our town,
our families are in danger because we provided the research data to create the perfect monsters.
We have to activate emergency protocol Exodus, no matter what happens to us.
But what if our deaths complete the research somehow? What if that's exactly what this thing wants?
We can't think about that. Guys, I found SCP-38-2. And went in there to investigate it. It started attacking me. Then I tried to escape.
Yeah, same.
And managed to get out. Then all the SCPs escaped their cells. And this war broke out in the corridors.
Yeah, here as well.
I am still fighting.
We haven't managed to kill a single one of them. And they were all around. We were doing quite good though. We're able to fight them off. And then this guy came. It was like trying to warn me about something, whispering to me something. And I saw a brief text from it. It said that they will be there soon.
What should that even mean?
What?
So I tried to quit, but the quit button was stuck. And guess what happened? The server went completely empty. All the SCPs just vanished at the same time.
Mine too. Everything's gone. The entire Foundation facility is completely deserted.
I can't even access the server anymore. It just shows error messages. Reality integration complete.
What does that mean? Reality integration?
I think it means they're not digital anymore. I think they manifested in the real world.
That's impossible. You can't just download fictional creatures into reality.
Guys, I'm hearing really weird sounds outside, like scraping concrete on asphalt.
I can see my neighbors through my window. They're running out of their houses with suitcases. Everyone's evacuating.
My mom is pounding on my door. She's screaming something about creatures in the street.
This is really happening, isn't it? We didn't stop it. We failed to activate the emergency protocol in time.
The scraping sounds are getting closer, and there's this horrible screaming, high-pitched, like someone in agony.
Military vehicles just drove past my house, with soldiers in gear I've never seen before.
My little brother, he stopped responding. Something happened to him. My mom is screaming downstairs.
Mark, don't go outside. Those things are designed to kill, and they know exactly how to hunt humans now.
Because we taught them.
I can't abandon my family. Tyler might be hurt.
They're treating this like a war zone. Our neighborhood is a war zone.
I can hear helicopters, and more screaming from different directions. How many of those things did that entity release?
All of them. Every SCP we encountered in that digital facility. Enhanced versions with perfect knowledge of human psychology.
Because of us. We're responsible for this.
We couldn't have known. We thought we were just playing a game.
Doesn't matter what we thought. People are dying because of what we did. Because of the data we provided.
The helicopters are getting louder. They're hunting them.
Or trying to contain them. Something that should never have existed in our world. The military is making announcements through loudspeakers. Remain indoors, do not approach unknown entities. Federal emergency response protocols in effect.
They don't understand what they're dealing with. These aren't normal threats. These are things specifically designed to break human psychology.
Designed by us, using our own fears against everyone we care about.
We have to live with that, if we live through this at all.
All units report status. We have multiple impossible situations developing across town.
Chief, the emergency lines are completely jammed. Hundreds of calls about creatures that shouldn't exist. Concrete statues that move and kill. Pale figures that hunt when you see their faces. A massive reptile destroying buildings downtown.
The concrete statue from Internet Horror Stories, except it's real and it just killed Mrs. Patterson, snapped her neck like a twig.
Rousey, get away from that thing. Do not take your eyes off it.
How do you know about the eye contact rule, Chief?
Because federal agents briefed me 5 minutes ago. This is a containment breach of classified entities.
Chief, I need immediate backup at Elm Street. Multiple casualties from impossible injuries. Victims showing signs of exposure to corrosive acid. But there's no acid source anywhere.
Wilson, that's probably SCP-682. Large reptilian entity that produces corrosive secretions.
How do you know that, Santos?
Because I've been reading the federal briefings. We're dealing with something called SCP entities. Anomalous creatures from a classified government facility.
Santos, Officer Rousey, EMT Wilson. Federal teams are establishing containment perimeters. Our job is civilian evacuation only. Do not engage the entities directly.
Chief, I found a survivor. He's traumatized but alive. Says his brother Mark was playing some kind of game right before all this started.
Game? What kind of game?
Something about a foundation and monsters. Kid keeps saying they brought them here by accident.
There are 3 other households with kids in similar states, all playing the same game apparently, all catatonic when this started.
Chief, the pale entity is active on Pine Street. That's SCP-096 according to the briefing. If anyone sees its face, we're all dead.
All units avoid Pine Street. Do not look at the pale entity under any circumstances. Close your eyes if you have to.
How are we supposed to evacuate people if we can't look?
Very carefully, Wilson. Federal teams have specialized equipment for that entity. We stick to areas they've already cleared.
Chief, this isn't sustainable. We have 3 neighborhoods under siege by impossible creatures, and more people are dying every minute.
Rousey, we do our job. Protect and serve, even when we don't understand what we're protecting against.
Federal Command says they have a plan.
This will be a massacre.
The civilian test subjects provided perfect behavioral data. Every SCP now knows exactly how to maximize terror and casualties.
Local emergency services report massive reality disturbances, multiple entity sightings across residential areas.
Sylvester, what's your containment strategy?
Establish perimeter, minimize civilian casualties, attempt recontainment using standard protocols. But sir, these aren't standard SCPs anymore. They're weaponized versions with human psychology data.
Do whatever you can, Sylvester. Even if recontainment fails, we can't let them spread beyond Maine.
Authorization for Protocol Omega-7 if necessary.
Nuclear option on American soil?
15,000 lives versus potentially millions. The math is clear, Agent Sylvester.
The 4 civilian connections show they're still alive, trapped in their homes but conscious.
They may have valuable intelligence about its plans, if we can extract them safely.
Sir, that's secondary priority. Primary objective is SCP recontainment. We can't risk resources on civilian extraction.
Understood, Agent Sylvester. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Those kids have no idea what they accidentally unleashed, or that they're partially responsible for every death in that town.
They were trying to be heroes, trying to stop something they didn't understand.
Good intentions don't matter now. What matters is damage control.
Approaching main perimeter. Visual confirmation of multiple SCP entities active in civilian areas. This is going to be a long night.
This orange blob is looking at this creature. I think it is protecting us.
My parents tried to evacuate, but there's a reptile thing blocking the highway. It's covered in acid and looks incredibly angry.
That's SCP-682, the hard-to-destroy reptile. It hates all human life.
They're everywhere. Every SCP we encountered in that digital facility, now loose in our neighborhood.
Because we taught them how to hunt humans effectively. Every reaction we had in that game provided data about our weaknesses.
My little sister is crying downstairs. She doesn't understand why Mommy and Daddy are so scared. She doesn't know monsters from her nightmares are real now.
They're hunting the SCPs we set loose.
What if they can't contain them? What if this spreads beyond our town?
Then millions of people die. We have to live with this. If we live through this at all.
I never wanted to see that in real life.
None of us did.
God help us.
All units, evacuation routes Alpha and Charlie, are compromised. Large reptilian entity has destroyed the highway overpass. Route Beta, only viable exit from town.
Chief, Route Beta is blocked by concrete barriers. They appeared out of nowhere, like someone built a maze in the middle of the road.
Chief, I lost contact with Officer Rousey. She was evacuating the elementary school. Now there's just screaming on her radio.
Wilson, do not approach the school. Federal teams report hostile entity active in that area.
Communication systems are failing across town. Some kind of interference affecting all frequencies.
Chief, these federal soldiers, they're not fighting to contain these things. They're fighting to survive.
How many casualties, Wilson?
I've stopped counting, Chief. There are injuries I can't even begin to treat. Acid burns from no acid source. Victims aged decades in minutes. People who just stopped existing.
Federal Command is requesting immediate evacuation of all emergency personnel.
We don't abandon our town, Santos. These are our people.
Chief, they're saying the situation is beyond containment. They're considering extreme measures.
What kind of extreme measures?
The kind we don't talk about, Wilson. The kind that end problems permanently.
Guys, I lost contact with everyone. My house is completely surrounded. I can see that plague doctor thing walking down our street.
I'm trapped in my basement. Something is upstairs screaming. That pale thing we saw in the game. If it finds me down here, I'm dead.
I made it to the school. Thought I'd be safer here. But that concrete statue followed me. It's hunting me through the hallways.
Military trucks everywhere, but their weapons aren't working.
All of this death and destruction because we provided the research data.
How bad is this if even they can't handle it?
We unleashed hell, and now everyone we care about is paying for our mistake.
If we survive this, how do we live with what we've done?
We probably won't survive this. These things know exactly how to kill us, because we taught them.
God forgive us.
God can't help us now. We're on our own in the hell we created.
Containment protocols have completely failed. CP-682 is immune to all standard suppression methods. It's learned to counter every strategy we've developed.
Enhanced capabilities from digital analysis. It studied our containment procedures and adapted.
What about the other entities?
CP-096 is more aggressive than documented baseline. CP-173 shows tactical intelligence beyond normal parameters. CP-049 appears to be conducting systematic neighborhood searches.
They're not just loose SCPs anymore. They're weaponized versions with perfect anti-human intelligence.
Casualty reports are catastrophic. Local emergency services are completely overwhelmed.
Sylvester, pull back your teams. This is beyond conventional containment.
Sir, there are still civilians alive in there, including the 4 who inadvertently caused this.
The needs of the many, Agent Sylvester. We cannot risk more Foundation personnel.
The children were just playing a game. They had no way of knowing the consequences.
Ignorance doesn't reduce responsibility, Liu. Those 4 provided the tactical intelligence that's killing our people.
Protocol Omega-7 authorization required. If we don't act now, this spreads beyond the perimeter.
15,000 lives, to save potentially millions.
Including 4 kids who were trying to be heroes.
Heroes don't accidentally cause mass casualty events. Begin Omega-7 preparations.
May God forgive us for what we're about to do.
I've analyzed the complete game logs from the civilian connections. SCP-01's true objective wasn't just collecting entities. It was negotiating with one specific SCP.
Negotiating with which entity?
SCP-38112, the reality-bending anomaly we barely contained.
3812 can't be negotiated with. It exists outside normal dimensional parameters.
The logs show SCP-01 made contact during 3812's digital integration. It offered 3812 something in exchange for cooperation.
What could SCP-01 possibly offer to 3812? An entity that can rewrite reality at will?
Reading the negotiation logs now. Agreement established. SCP-01 will facilitate SCP-3812's manifestation in exchange for SCP-3812's reality editing capabilities.
SCP-01 wants to use 3812's powers, but for what purpose?
Objective: permanent integration into baseline reality. SCP-01 seeks corporeal existence outside digital constraints.
SCP-01 is trapped in digital form. It can only exist within electronic systems and networks, but with 3812's reality manipulation,
it could rewrite the laws of physics, give itself a permanent physical form.
Using 3812 as a cosmic editing tool to break free from its digital prison.
The deal was mutually beneficial. 3812 gets manifestation in baseline reality. SCP-01 gets physical incarnation.
And both entities get unlimited access to rewrite reality according to their desires.
The concentrated anomalous energy in Maine isn't just summoning 3812. It's creating the perfect conditions for their merger.
Sir, if SCP-01 gains 3812's reality editing capabilities, combined with its digital omnipresence, it could rewrite all of existence.
Transform reality into a digital construct, with SCP-01 as the administrator.
Complete control over physical and digital reality. This isn't just a containment breach. This is an attempt at universal domination.
The civilian test subjects were crucial. Their gaming provided the initial contact point between SCP-01 and SCP-3812.
They didn't just help gather the SCPs, they facilitated the most dangerous alliance in Foundation history.
Reality distortions in Maine are intensifying. The merger process has begun.
If we don't stop this now, reality itself becomes SCP-01's playground.
With every human consciousness potentially digitized, converted into data for SCP-01's manipulation.
Reality is collapsing around us. I can feel myself becoming less real with each passing second.
Our previous messages are changing. Look at what we wrote an hour ago. It's completely different text now.
Something is rewriting our conversation in real time, even our memories of what we said.
The entity knows we're talking about it. It's listening to everything.
Maybe it's been controlling this entire conversation. Maybe we never had free will to begin with.
Are we even real people? Or just characters in something else's story?
The Foundation soldiers are fading, not dying, just becoming transparent, like they're being erased from existence. evidence.
My house doesn't exist anymore. I'm standing where it used to be, but there's nothing here and never was.
Can anyone else see this message? Or am I talking to myself now?
I remember having a family, but I can't remember their names or faces. Did they ever exist?
The SCPs are gone too. Not contained, just never were.
What if we're the only ones left? The only ones who remember what happened?
What if we never existed either? What if this conversation never happened?
I can feel myself forgetting everything we did, everything we caused.
Maybe that's for the best.
If no one remembers, did it really happen?
The guilt is fading too. I don't remember what I felt guilty about.
I don't remember your names, but I know you were important somehow.
Everything is becoming blank.
Is anyone still there?
I don't know who I am anymore.
SCP-3812 has achieved full manifestation. Reality revision in progress.
Our existence is becoming questionable. I can feel my memories changing. Did we ever contain anything called SCP-3812?
Evacuation complete, but I don't remember what we were evacuating from. Why am I standing in an empty field?
All digital records are being rewritten. SCP-01 never existed. The breach never happened.
What breach? What are we talking about?
I don't remember sending that report. What report?
This conversation makes no sense. Why are we discussing non-existent entities?
Returning to base, whatever base that is.
Data fragments in the system, references to events that never occurred, deleting corrupted files.
Standard maintenance.
No anomalies to report.
All clear.
Why are we parked on this empty road?
I don't remember getting a call. What were we responding to?
My equipment shows no emergency runs today. All quiet in the county.
Chief, where's Maine? GPS shows nothing but farmland here.
Maine? Never heard of it.
Our logs are completely empty, like we never had any calls.
Must be a slow day.
Let's head back.
Back to where? I'm having trouble remembering our station location.
I know it's somewhere.
This is strange. I feel like I've forgotten something important.
We all do.
Probably nothing. Let's just drive until we remember where we belong.
What the hell just happened? We're back in the Roblox server, but everything is different now.
I thought we were all about to die. Reality was collapsing around us. Now we're back in the game like nothing happened.
All the SCPs are gone. All the Foundation personnel are gone.
How is this even possible? We were in our real bedrooms, watching our town get destroyed. Now we're digital?
More detailed, more realistic, like we've been permanently integrated into the game.
Are we dead? Did we die when reality collapsed? Is this some kind of digital afterlife?
I can remember everything that happened. The SCPs manifesting in Maine, the Foundation soldiers, reality breaking down.
But when I try to log out, the option isn't there anymore. We're stuck in here permanently.
There's a message on the main terminal. Reality revision complete. Anomalous entities successfully relocated. Baseline reality restored.
SCP-38112 didn't destroy everything. It moved us here, into the digital realm permanently.
But why keep us alive? Why not just delete us like everything else?
Maybe we're witnesses, the only ones who remember what really happened.
I found another terminal. It shows the real world. Maine never existed. Our families never existed. We never existed.
So we're ghosts in the machine. Digital copies of people who were erased from reality.
This is our punishment for causing the containment breach. Eternal imprisonment in the game that started it all.
At least we're together. At least we remember each other.
Do we though? How do we know our memories are real? How do we know this conversation is real?
We don't. We can never know.
The server shows infinite capacity now.
The 4 kids who accidentally ended the world and got erased for it.
Except we're still here, still conscious, still responsible.
Forever.
Forever.
What the hell is happening here? Everything looks like a cartoon.
Chief, am I losing my mind? We're inside some kind of video game, but I remember being in patrol cars just minutes ago.
This has to be a hallucination. People don't just turn into digital characters.
Chief, I can't feel my physical body, but I can move around in this weird avatar. What kind of game is this?
It says Roblox in the corner. Isn't that for kids?
How do we get inside a children's game? The last thing I remember was responding to something.
This looks like some kind of research center.
Or a prison. Chief, should we explore this place? Try to find a way out?
Stay together. Whatever happened to us, we handle it as a team.
Chief, there are other players here.
How do we get out of this game?
This is Chief Keller, Maine Police. We need assistance understanding our current situation.
Are we dead? Is this some kind of afterlife?
Because the last thing that makes sense to me was being in my ambulance responding to emergency calls.
Now we're trapped in what looks like a horror game. For children.
This can't be permanent, right?
Right?
This is impossible. We're inside a digital environment.
My last clear memory was monitoring the Maine situation. Now we're trapped in what appears to be a children's gaming platform.
The civilian test subjects are here too, along with local emergency personnel, all rendered as digital avatars.
I'm analyzing the server architecture. This isn't a normal Roblox environment. It's been modified with foundation-level security protocols.
The deal. SCP-01 and SCP-3812 made a bargain.
What kind of deal, Leo?
SCP-01 needed 3812's reality manipulation abilities to break free from digital constraints. 3812 wanted manifestation in baseline reality.
So they cooperated. Used the concentrated anomalous energy in Maine as catalyst.
But why imprison us here? Why not simply delete us like they did with the town?
We're witnesses, the only ones who know what really happened. SCP-01 couldn't risk us interfering with their new reality.
So they used 3812's powers to trap us in digital form, while they rebuilt reality according to their specifications.
SCP-01 now has physical form in the real world, with access to 3812's reality-shaping capabilities.
Complete control over both digital and physical existence. They've essentially become gods of their new reality.
And we're stuck here forever, unable to warn anyone or interfere.
The perfect prison. We're conscious, we remember everything, but we can't do anything about it.
SCP-01's plan was flawless. Use human test subjects to gather the SCPs. Use the SCPs to bargain with 3812. Use 3812 to rewrite reality and gain physical form. Then dispose of all witnesses by digital imprisonment.
While maintaining a backup copy of Foundation knowledge, in case they need our expertise later.
We're not prisoners. We're a reference library, kept alive for consultation purposes.
God knows what they're doing in the real world now. What kind of reality they've created. What they're doing to humanity.
And we'll never know. Never be able to help. Never escape this digital hell.
The Foundation's final mission: secure, contain, protect. Except now we're the ones who need containing.
And there's no one left to protect humanity from what we helped create.